What's up, everyone? We are officially on day number 1 of the Master Cleanse. Check this out. I made this last night. Had a little bit this morning when I went to class. So I'm doing it. I'm officially doing it now. And the biggest surprise for me is I thought it was going to be actually a lot harder, a lot tougher to do this. Now, I do have I have the rest of the day to go through, and then another 9 days after this of drinking lemonade. But honestly, I thought I'd be craving food way more than I thought I would. I mean, I am still having cravings. When I'm going to school, I see other people getting sandwiches and cups of coffee. We have a local Tim Hortons on campus. Um, so I definitely have some cravings. I wish I had a little bit of food, but to be honest, it's not nearly as rough as I thought it would be. I thought I'd be constantly craving food, fighting cravings, and having to basically white knuckle my way through it. I thought my energy would be kind of wacky and all over the place. But it seems like I'm getting used to not drinking caffeine. My energy levels seem fine. My cravings seem like okay, like they're manageable. One thing that I think that has been helping me, and I won't go in too much detail, but I'm doing a technique called tapping or emotional freedom technique where I tap on specific, what they're called meridian points. They're a form of Chinese therapy in a form of acupuncture. I would recommend looking up EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a way to actually release emotions and release emotions that are based on fears and stuff like that. And I've been doing specific tapping meditations on changing my eating habits. And I mean, you know, it seems to be working because I'm surprised that I'm actually making my way through it, especially since as I mentioned at the start of this journey, I was having a hard time making it through one day without going to get some fast food. And now, a few days later, after switching my diet completely, I'm not just changing my diet. I went from going to get fast food and beer and eating whatever, eating chocolate and eating meat and eating cheese every single day, having a hard time staying away from that stuff, like even for a little period of time. Going from that to going to a juice diet is pretty extreme shift. I think that EFT is helping me a lot with that shift. So if you are someone who's struggling with their diet or losing weight or changing their habit, or even if you struggle with procrastination or any other emotional things, like this even helps with money. Like if you have fears around making money or you feel like you have a hard time making money, a lot of the times that we can't make money, 80% of the reasons that we aren't doing well financially, or doing well financially, whichever the case is for you, it has to do more with our psychology than the mechanics. I heard Tony Robbins quote, "It's 80% psychology and 20% mechanics." Even if you know how to do it all right, you know how to budget, you know how to manage your money, have all the know-how, you could still sabotage yourself. You could still come up with emotional blocks and procrastinating, even if you know what to do. And so getting the psychology part in order is really important. So is the mechanics, of course. You still have to know how to do stuff. And same with this diet. For me, this is my case. I read nutrition books all the time, and then like a week ago, I was eating junk food every day. And I had the mechanics, the knowledge of the mechanics, but the psychology I didn't have down. And now it seems like the EFT is helping with that psychological and emotional block component, and I'm able to actually stick with this. I'm surprised how well I'm doing, to be honest. I've never been able to stick to a diet or a plan this well in a really, really long time. Especially, again, one this extreme. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I have to get going. I have some more school to get going to, so I'll leave it at that. Alright guys, peace.